Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and today we got ourselves the Lunar New Year pet. Probably starting with that. Course is only available today if you haven't already picked it up. There's, what, 6 hours left? 7 hours left? Where's the timer for? 6 hours left. So definitely make sure to do so. It is purely cosmetic, but these generally don't come back around too often. They do on occasion. Also, I just realized when I get codes, because we still haven't gotten more codes yet, by the way, so unfortunately we have no codes. But, watch, she'll probably give me them literally as soon as I end the stream. Like 10 minutes later, it's like, oh, here's the codes, hopefully. Because then we can hand it out every other day. But anyways, we'll probably have a Valentine's Day pet of one of the older ones probably this month then. Hopefully within the next few days, next week. Well, obviously, hopefully by Valentine's Day, in exactly a week from today. Which is also when we're getting the 2024 Valentine's Day pet. But for today, we have the 2024 Lunar New Year one for the Year of the Dragon, of course. Not to be confused with the one currently from the event, which is associated to the new troop and the other event that's going on right now, where you just throw like 50 gems a day, get all your rewards, get one of this, 6 of that, one of those, one of those. Oh, interesting. It shows as purchased now. Did they actually fix that? Because before you could accidentally purchase this when you already own it. Did they fix that in the last day or so? Because I don't think it was like this the last 2 days. Am I going crazy? Did they literally just hotfix this like yesterday or last night? Because I know I didn't click it because I didn't even have 500 points to waste on it. Well, not waste, but you know what I mean. But yeah, we already own it. But now it shows as purchase, whereas it hasn't in the past. That's good. So you can't accidentally rebuy it, which I wonder if anyone has accidentally done that. We definitely haven't, but now it is impossible to. That's nice. Must have hotfixed that in the last 24 hours. Anyways, where should we start? Let's go with the pet before I forget, because I will forget. Obviously, we'll kill it out with Quick Kill Stellar Arcs. Oh no, I'm using Mech Hero class though. No, you know what? I'm actually going to deliberately lose. You have infinite tries on this. So let me just lose real quick. Change my class to, of course, the one we're still trying to max out for a little longer. The Night Weaver. We're getting there. Anyways, hello everyone, by the way. Didn't even say all the hellos yet. We start all the way from the top. Hello, Isabel. Hope all's been well. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Stefan. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, yeah. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Mark. Hello, Tyrion. And as Tyrion mentioned, if you feel free to leave a like on the stream, helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. What is up with Valentine's Day? We're just getting another pet on that day. The 2020 or 2024 Valentine's Day pet. I don't think we're getting anything else this year. I'm not sure. They might be doing something special. I don't think they are, though. Pretty sure it's just a standard pet that we've always had. And I should have one of the old Valentine's Day pets to hand out as well. If I had to guess, probably to 2019 or 2021. And we'll probably do that on the exact same day. Who knows? We might just do that next Wednesday. Because next Wednesday actually is Valentine's Day, oddly enough. So we might have 2 pets that day. The one in-game and the one that we'll hand out on stream. That's assuming I get more codes by then and that she actually gives us one. But hopefully, I would assume so. Because you can't give us one for Lunar New Year, as it's literally already happened. Hello, Logic Slayer. Actually, that's not true. I think Lunar New Year technically happens in a couple days, doesn't it? I forget the exact day that it lands on. Because obviously we're getting the pet on Wednesday, but it's not actually on Wednesday. Whereas Valentine's Day actually is next Wednesday, also being pet day. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Another overrated consumer day? Yes. Valentine's Day definitely is. Honestly, to some degree, almost all holidays are these days. But Valentine's Day in particular. How did it even come to be? Was it like lobbied by like Big Chocolate? Big Hershey, we need Valentine's Day now. Because honestly, I don't even know how Valentine's Day originated. Like some of them like Christmas and Easter, they're a little bit more obvious how they originated. I actually don't even recall how Valentine's Day was. But definitely seems like one of those holidays set up for capitalistic reasons. Let's see. You pulled back Sentinels and Underspire last night? Wow, that's huge. So you basically were doing all your dead end rooms. You did a fight, you did another fight, and you got 2. That's really insane. You got 3 hellos this time. Did I really say 3? I knew I said twice. I didn't realize I said it 3 times. I have very short-term memory. Also, hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome. Also do it just to make sure I don't miss anyone. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'll still manage to miss someone. Like, probably every stream. Also, we're down to the 1000 revive Inferno King. Good, he only revived twice, or once, whatever that was. It's actually the most annoying set of battles you could ever have. Not because they're hard, but because Inferno King likes to revive at least 5 times across all the battles. And in teams like this, you basically have to restart the whole fight every time he revives. Luckily with Stellax, that isn't as big of an issue, but depending on your team, it can be. Like Diamantina could be a little bit annoying with that. When it goes for one-shot build and then needs to get all of its mana back. And there we go. That wasn't too bad on Inferno King. How many did we get on the Lucky Dragon? We got only 1, so not so lucky. But we'll go and upgrade the little guy. Obviously purely cosmetic, so we don't gain anything other than, like, what, 5 gems for that little thing? But another one for the pile to eventually max with a Pet Orb down the line. As, oddly enough, rather ironically, the best ones to actually upgrade are the cosmetic ones. Not because they actually do anything. Oh, we got a Pet Orb from that too. Or not Pet Orb, but an Orb from the pet. But the main reason why you actually want to upgrade cosmetic pets and not the upgradable ones, like the ones that actually have stats, is all the ones that have stats you can get through other means, like, you know, the pet drop table and everything. Whereas all the cosmetic ones, they generally almost never, especially in the current state of the game, ever have a repeat event. So if you want to get them max, you simply have to go and use orbs on them. Alright, there we go. What's our XP booster? Complete a dungeon run. Oh, that's easy. That's just daily dungeon. Oh, we're gonna do that anyways. Let's go do it now. Oh, Death Mark, that's not good. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Fire's not annoying. Death Mark is, though. Okay, I don't think we can change anything here. Let's go good old Stellax build, as we have been. And soon we can start using it with an actual hero class, once we have all of our mana that we need. Probably switch back to mech, most likely. The main reason I actually use mech with this is not necessarily for the 50% mana start, though that is nice. But it actually has 50% mana start while having Dispel. And it's used more so for the Dispel aspect. Even though you can Dispel with wands, it's nice just not needing to click it, because normally you want to go for the better mana accumulation option, which is the star one that gives you Bless. So it's just nice to have a free Dispel and not need to actually cast it on the weapon. The weapon itself can cover it, but it's better just to not click it, as it does less mana accumulation and almost just less mana accumulation. It's the whole reason why you normally never want to click it. The first ability is way stronger than the second, even though it creates 1 whole extra gem. The extra turn potential is way higher with it. That's the board set up just perfectly for it. But in most situations, the 6 Umbral Stars are better than the, whatever the other one is called. So I'm surprised he hasn't died at Death Mark yet. I also haven't jinxed it yet. Don't do it. No! I jinxed it. I jinxed it yet. Hello, Supernova. Welcome. It was inevitable to happen at some point, though. Oh no, I double jinxed it. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, it's guaranteed gonna kill us now, which means it won't kill us. We should be safe now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, didn't do it. Don't do it, round 2. No, it got rid of my other thing I needed. That's not as bad, though. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I can't move that. I can move that, though. Don't do it. Okay, good. We're fine. Death Mark can't hurt us anymore. Alright. Well, since we're doing all these, might as well take out Adventure Board, too. Hey, there's actually some good things to take for once. You know what? I'll take them all. I need the XP for the class. We're normally able to skip that one, but these are free 2 class XP per fight, and they all die in 1 shot. Where's Wand? Wand's right here. Assuming how to get Wand, in which case you need to get the levers from the Vault Key drop table, and then craft it in Soulforge. It's actually pretty cheap once you get the levers. The hardest part is getting the levers. It's actually a surprisingly accessible weapon. It can be a little bit annoying really early on, just because you kind of have to wait for a couple Vault events to roll around and grind them. But once you have the levers, it's pretty much a free weapon. It's not like all these other weapons that cost like 1,000,000 souls to craft. Actually, what does it cost? I recall it costing like nothing. I always forget exactly though. But it's basically free. Aside from requiring the levers. Let me see, where is it? Oh, Wanda Stars, Wanda Stars, Wanda Stars. I sometimes keep forgetting how absurdly cheap this weapon is. It's only 100,000 gold compared to many other similar weapons that are 1,000,000 gold. I'm not sure why they did this. Maybe they forgot to add a 0 or something. But, yeah, it's only 100,000 gold. The only hard part is getting the levers. But beyond that, it's basically a free weapon. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a daily adventure board. Not actually our objective to go take them all, but we will. I need the XP. Yeah, we could just end up doing Wand for Bless, but we can't do that on the first turn until we have mana. We can always put Wand in the first slot if we really want to, just to play it really safe. I normally put it in the second slot because it's quicker. Defeat straight into Stellaryx. If we wanted to play this a lot tankier, it'd be mech first slot for the barrier and everything. It would tank for the Stellaryx, but it would slow us down by having Wand to get its Bless off first, rather than going to Stellaryx one-shot. For harder fights, you would definitely do it that way. Like, if you run something like this at, like, high-level Underworld, you would definitely want to put your tank up front and probably have the Bless for some things. But a lot of quicker fights, you actually run it in first slot. Especially Diamantina. Diamantina is even tankier at first slot because it's 55% score reduction. This at least has some. But Diamantina actually works even better in this kind of format as well. Of course, they both function perfectly fine like that. And also, most fights you're generally not dying to skulls, even without any score reduction. Unless you're at like a really high-level location. Because obviously, like a fight like this, we could literally try to set up the board for them to kill us with skulls, and they won't. The song reference. Actually, I haven't read the flavor text on the cards for a while. Does that actually make that reference? I feel like it might. I almost forgot about that. Honestly, I almost want to do a video and or stream at maybe like 1,500 total troops. How many are there now? I want to say like 1,300. I almost want to do a video once we're at like 1,500, reading through the flavor text of all 1,500 troops. It would probably be a video. I don't know. Should we do a stream? I don't know. We might have to poll it at some point. So it might be biased if we poll it on a stream. But at like 1,500, I think I'm going to do a reading of every flavor text in the entire game. It'll be like a 3 to 5 hour long video, if not longer. But we will literally read through every flavor text from every troop. More than half of which I have never read ever. A single time. Clear filter, save filter. But like every single troop, if you click over here, it has a little flavor text thing. It only shows up on this particular menu. If you do it on like one right here, it won't show up. Like if I do it on this, you see there's none. If you do it on this, you can see it's right over there. But actually, now that I think about it, what is the Void Dragons one? But like, for example, if you do it on right here, you'll notice there's no flavor text there. If you do it right here, it'll say, long ago, look long enough into the Void Dragon, and the Void Dragon looks back through you. Oh, that's the reference to, oh gosh. Also, when I read through these, I will probably not get the reference to like half of them. I know that this is a reference. I forget what it's a reference to, though. But obviously the Void looking back into you. Reference. What is that originally from, though? I do not remember. I almost want to say one of those, like, old horror artists. Like, storytellers. Dune? Was it from Dune? I don't know. What was, like, the really original? I feel like it's some kind of horror book author from a while back. But it might have been originated from something, even prior to that. But anyways. Let's see. We did that, we did that, we did that. Oh, I didn't do this, though. This one's a very important one to go do. This is the other thing related to the Lunar New Year event. Also, we'll be messing with the dragon... Oh, wait. Tonight. Tonight's Wednesday. Hey, we actually get the dragon tonight. Hold up. Wait. I kind of forgot about that. There isn't too much to mess around with him with, though. He's... unlike the Mythic that's still in drop table, by the way. He's not really that usable. Like, if you're just started the game, and that's like one of your only few dragons, it'll be fine. And under some restrictions, like Shentang, obviously, you could get away with it if you don't have better options. Or even if you have better options, honestly, he is kind of one of the better options. But outside the restriction of, like, pure Shentang, which is something I was mentioning earlier, last week we had a Shentang event week. Yet the week that would, or the trip that would have helped us a ton with Shentang event week came out this week. It's that dragon. But now we can't use it for that until, like, another half a year to a year. So So a little bit of a weird timing. I wonder if they originally wanted them to be aligned, but I think them moving the faction event ended up ruining that or something. I'm not sure. But I feel like they originally were going to do a Shen Tang event at the same time as a this event that's going on. But something got shifted and it ended up not happening. It seems really weird that we got a troop that's really good for Shen Tang event week, the week right after a Shen Tang event week. Just little unfortunate, as that could have been a great option for anyone who didn't have the mythics last weekend or last week for the Shen Tang stuff, like for running Underspire. But now it's not much use because we have to wait all the way until the next Underspire for Shen Tang, which is probably like summer at the earliest. Are we gonna play one PvP spot? I might try playing them all. I do need more silver marks. So I don't think there was anything new in the shop, right? But I should still be farming silver marks at some point. If we are going to be doing that, we're probably going to be doing it more so tomorrow rather than today. Tomorrow we're actually going to be, I mean, today we're going to actually be focusing a bit more on Underspire, so we can get all those battles down. But yeah, I didn't actually even check earlier. Wasn't the shop the exact same? I'm pretty sure it was. I looked at it really briefly. Yeah, it is. I'm not sure what's up with that. Hopefully when they do a patch soon, that will be slightly different. I have no clue. Also, somehow we were in 20th place with 254. Actually, leaderboard is really low right now. Is my bracket just that low? That is really easy. I could do that super, super easy. I might be going for first place. He's only level 871 too. Ooh. I got a really easy bracket for once. Not a single person is even 1/4 the way to leaderboard. Oh, this might be a really free deed book this week. Okay, maybe we are doing a bunch of PvP, though that doesn't mean we're probably going to be camping one spot a bit more. That means we'll be camping one spot more, not less. I'll still probably do a little bit of silver mark farming. But yeah, we could really easily take first in this bracket if this is what we're up against. In all fairness, one of them might spike up like crazy. But assuming they're going to keep up this current rate, that is really easy to take out. If number one by the end of Wednesday is only at, like, not even 12,000. So yeah, I'll actually go for it for once. Because the whole deed book's worth a lot. It's basically 2,500 gems if you got it through the cheapest means of spending gems in the game, which takes a little while because of all the merchants you need to get. So it saves you the time of having to grind the merchants plus the gems of needing to buy it. So that's more than making first place in Bracket 1 Guild War. At least on the previous system. They're probably going to be changing that soon. I'm pretty sure by the time we see Guild War again, it will not be anything like what it was. Though apparently we have a Guild War in 25 days and 5 hours, which means we have a patch before 25 days and 5 hours. Sometime between now and 25 days from now, we will have a patch. And if I had to guess, it's probably 2 to 3 weeks from now. Because normally they do one by February each year. Like the first patch year. Very, very, very rarely it gets delayed all the way to like early March. But normally by about mid-February we get a patch. And based on the next Guild War is, assuming they need a patch before then, which I'm almost guaranteed they do, patch should be in 2 to 3 weeks now. Like 2 to 3 Tuesdays from now. But anyways, what was I doing? Let's see, we did that. Oh yeah, I was finishing out the event thingy so I can get the dragon. And then we'll go mess with the dragon for a brief amount of time. By that, I mean probably a single fight. Because honestly, I don't foresee this thing being too good when you have better options. Especially outside the context of a Shen Tang event week. If it was a Shen Tang event week, it would be a bit better. We just had one. There's our free daily gems. What's hello, Cookie? Welcome, welcome. What's hello, Lester? If I didn't say hi, welcome, welcome. And hello, Emanator. Oh, there's that one really big spell reduction troop. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, I'm not drinking it right now because I still need them to get cold from when I went out to go get them. But I have decided what Super Bowl drink I'm drinking. It is the, oh gosh, what's it called? The Red Alert Mountain Dew. I think I've had it like a long time ago because it sounds somewhat familiar. I think I've only had it like once or twice way back when. But I saw it, it was one of the other flavors they had, so I was like, oh, I'll try it. And honestly, it basically tastes like Dr. Pepper mixed with Mountain Dew. Is like the closest thing I can think of describing it as. It's basically a Mountain Dew pepper. Let's see, what do we need here? Mana Surge. Yeah, Code Red, that's the one. Yeah, Red Alert, Code Red, same thing. That sounds about right. It's good with tequilas. Also, hello, I'm back. Also, sorry I didn't say hi at the end of the stream. I did see it. I just didn't say it in time. When you got here at the end of last stream. But there we go. We have enough for the dragon. We got the Tine Yalong. So this is basically the upgrade to Penlong for early game. Kind of an in-between between this and the Mythic. Because there wasn't really an in-between for the Kingdom, and now there is. So now if you don't have the Mythics, you have this as a potential option to get. Because there's basically 3 tiers of dragons now from Shentang. And those 3 tiers are the following. If we go to Shentang over here. So now, regardless of what point you are within the game, there is an in-between option now. So if we do this and then go to troop type of dragon, we have 3 tiers now. We have the first tier, which is Penglong. You get this for free from completing out the kingdom. Really accessible, everyone has it. Then we have Timelong. This is the in-between one now. You get it from this current event, and a couple months after this event, it'll be in the standard drop table. So, of course, you'll be able to get in the future for anyone playing way down the line. And, of course, then there's Honglong, which is the mythic from the kingdom. So there's the super accessible one, the in-between one now, and then the very rare one of Honglong. Whereas the previous event that we just had, you were either using Honglong or using a cheap Penglong. But now, if you were to do that, you would actually use Timelong into... actually, you could do Timelong Penglong and probably be perfectly fine. You probably don't even need to use the Mythic in that context, as Timelong can actually be stronger than this Mythic sometimes. What is Timelong? Well, a Honglong does have a lot of extra buffs. It is very luck-based, but it is pretty tanky and has all that going for it. But this will do overall more damage. If you're just caring about damage, Timelong into Penglong has more damage than a Honglong. But Honglong is substantially tankier. But anyways, let's go mess with this thing. Let's go build a team with it real quick. Not sure what. Also, it doesn't get 6 magic if you fully max it too. Only problem is, it is a legend, so a little pricey to max. Oh yeah, also gets enchant. You can enchant when matching yellow gems. That's its unique perk. There's a couple other dragons that actually have that exact same ability, oddly enough. It's not the greatest. It's actually a bit of a dated one. Troops were getting it way back when. Hero actually has it too. There are several hero classes on the tree that gain enchant when you take green. So normally you go for a +1 on mana, as the +1 is normally better than enchant on green. But can vary. Anyways, let's go replace out a Purple Doom and just do something with Timelong then. Hey, we get 3 copies. We could technically double up on it if we really wanted to. Let's see, how do we want to do this? I kind of want to do this into a cheaper team. Like, one of the more obvious things we could do is do it with, like, the yellow and or red dragons. But, I don't know, I guess we still could. Let's see. Because I feel like I'd make the team too expensive if I just put, like, a, what's that one called? Topazarf, I think his name is. Topazarf. Like, I feel like that makes it too expensive. But gosh, does it cover everything so well? I kind of have to. It just covers everything way too well. I kind of want to go 4 times dragon now. Wait. Oh, the other guy uses red. Oh, but I don't only feed into himself, though. He doesn't have anything that he bleeds into. Oh, no, what's a good red-yellow dragon? Does one exist? What is the best red-yellow dragon in the game? That isn't Diamantina or Stellaryx. Divinia is fun. Divinia is actually a lot of support. It could work out really well. Do you have tank ability? You do. Ooh. I haven't used Divinia in a long while. Could also use hero class with a red weapon. Which, now that I think about it, is the red weapon dragon related? No, there's no dragon weapon for red. That's sad. You'd think there would be one, but surprisingly not. Oh, we have Wordbreaker too. Wordbreaker would be fun. I almost forgot he's even a dragon. We got the Great Worm if you need something super cheap. You can even replace that Topazarf with it. Topazarf's covering so much color for us. Main reason I actually want Topazarf, we gain 2 magic to all yellow allies when matching yellow gems. And of course, we'll be getting a lot of yellow gems. But this explodes all red, so we get a lot more mana from it. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to go with this. And then put Essentia all the way in the back doing nothing. Thanks to the build. Timelong to tank, Divinia, Topazarf, Essentia. And if you don't have Topazarf, replace it with Hero. Alright. Should be good to go. Alright, clear filter. Running as Dragon Guard, of course. Probably with a dragon weapon as well. I forget what color that is. Actually, what is the dragon weapon? Clear mana, dragon... The dragon weapon is Dragon Tails. It's green-yellow. So it does cover green. You won't be covering brown, but you get to do minus brown on your banner, so it's fine. Creates a bunch of red and purple, which feeds into Divinia and Timelong. You can also use this one, which is... Oh, no, you can't do that. Oh, no, never mind. Wait. That's based on Dragon's Claw. Never mind. You'd have to use this, which is brown-green. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, you'd be still covering every color then if you do this. Yeah, that'd be the alternative for it. If you need a super cheap team, you would do Dragon Guard hero class with this weapon. Though you would need to already have this weapon is the only problem with that. Otherwise, you only get it during Dragon's Claw events. But you can pick up next Dragon's Claw event. But yeah, it'd be Time Long, Divinia, this mace with Dragon Guard, and then Essentia. And that's what you would run if you don't have Topazarf then. Anyways. Clear Filter, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Banner. I guess just yellow-red. Let's do yellow plus 1 red, probably. Could even go into a little bit of purple there. Oh, I'm misclicking all over the place. Yellow-red, yellow-red, yellow-red. Plus 2 yellow, plus 1 red. Plus 2 yellow, plus 1 red. -1 green, -1... Actually, honestly, I might just go double yellow. I'm considering a double yellow here. Oh, wait, double red would actually work out better, though. I don't know, I kind of want extra yellow. Yeah, we gotta go extra yellow. Let's go that. -brown. Alright, there we go. And that's the build. Let's do it in just normal fight here. Let's do it in, yeah, we'll do Golvania, I guess. Oh, not that team, that's too strong. Wait, go back. Alright, let's go see what we can do with this. So, Time Long. It creates a bunch of yellow and red. It's an ability that exists quite a few within the game, of course. It's a pretty average ability. Biggest thing that is going for is that it gets that little bit of enchant. Definitely not something you would use too often unless you're really restricted out of it. I might be able to get some value here. Because we'll be able to get extra magic every time we take yellow. Almost every single time we'll be getting yellow. And that's pretty much just premise. You just keep doing it. Throw something else. Throw down Divinia to go clear at the board. Cast your biggest, better damage option once you have it. Or use that Dragon's Claw weapon to get your mana back. And just rinse and repeat until you win. Oh, I should have killed it off with the other one. Didn't really matter there, but there we go. And it's pretty much that trip in a nutshell. It's okay. It's nothing like too special. I can see it coming into play mostly during Shintang events, which we just had, so will be a while before we can actually truly use it. But it's not horrible. It's just very situational. When you have access to like every dragon, it's definitely not one you'd probably put on your team. But you can definitely make it work. Shintang's like the only restriction I can think of where you would use it, though. Because you wouldn't use it under dragon restriction, you wouldn't use it under yellow, and you wouldn't use it under purple. So that pretty much only leaves dragon pure... that only leaves Shintang pure teams. So if we ever get Shintang for PvP, which is something that doesn't rotate currently, but it might in the future. So if we ever get Shintang for PvP, or for a Shintang event week, where you would also have to run Shintang for Underspire, those are probably the only 2 times you will ever use it going forward. But that's a troop. And it gains +5 to all stats soon. I don't have the pet yet, but it does help it out a little bit more. +5 to everything, most notably magic. And you also get +6 magic on if you fully elite metal it, so that's extra 11 magic right there that we didn't have in that fight. Yeah, it's okay. Nothing too special. The mythic that's still on drop table right now is definitely higher priority, that's for sure. Of course, we likely want to get both since they're from completely different means. But if you're still trying to get the dragon, he is still available all of tomorrow. Friday reset time. So you basically have 1 more day to go get him if you want him. Obviously, he'll be available in the future, though it is easiest to get him in a Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest within the next day. Otherwise, it'll be substantially harder to go get him in the future, as is every mythic in the game, because they're all in the same drop table. But anyways, let's go do other things now. So, one big thing I wanted to go do this stream, which I think we're at this point, is Underspire. We are currently sitting at 41 torches, and I want that number to say 0 by the end of the stream. Actually, we have even more than 41 torches. We have, wait, what number did that bring that to? We have 51. Oh yeah, duh, it's just gonna go up by 10. So, yeah, start going through them. Our current team is spam Scourge of Honor until we win. And I think that's the entire game plan. We don't have access to any power, right? Greed doesn't count. Oh, Bane of Mercy. Oh. Wait. Do we have a purple AoE weapon here? Wait, hold all the things. No, that's just to an enemy. That's based on half your magic. Really? Cinder Mirage doesn't have a single scythe that hits all enemies for full damage. I wouldn't expect that to be the case, but it would explain why my team isn't set up as a scythe. We have a red weapon that does. Oh, never mind. That's the Doom weapon. Oh no, yeah, that's the one that does. But it's not purple. It's red. I didn't realize that. We do have a scythe that hits all enemies. It just hits it for half your magic, so it's not worth using. Ah, interesting. Yeah, Cinder Mirage does not have a single purple weapon that hits all enemies simultaneously. I guess we could technically try using that one new purple weapon. But the problem is we'd have to use Bane of Mercy. Well, never mind, that's not a problem. It uses purple. I forgot that it's purple-yellow. I don't know, I guess we could build a team around it with based on Bane of Mercy. Wouldn't be horrible. The problem is it only double taps into double tap, which is not quite the same as, you know, everything at once. So I'll probably just stick with Scourge of Honor team, to be honest. It also scales way better to the later battles. Something like a Rush, gosh, what's a troop name? I literally said it. Something like Rush Bane of Mercy into something else. It will fall off later on, but it would be potentially a little bit quicker at the super early range. Whereas Scourge of Honor is going to be just as consistent throughout. Also, did you just do a 7+ Cascade on us, really? The whole point of this is team that we're running right now is basically a super tank in first slot, get our mana going, click Scourge of Honor until we win, rinse, repeat until the Underspire is completed. That is the game plan. Should be pretty straightforward. If you don't have Scourge of Honor, what is the next best bet? But I may even mention for the cheap team. Oh, the cheap team was actually fun. It used 4 unique troops from Cinder Mirage. It used like a little bit of everything. Let me go show it real quick. Let's see. You can copy paste it from the Monday video as well. You need the team code. But it was this one. It was no, not that. It was it's Thrall. That doesn't reside here. I will eventually click the right thing. That's also not it. There it is. Underspire low. It was Dark Herald in the book, so same start as our team we're using now. Bargus because of the double burn Fairy Fire thing. You could even double up on Bargus if you want. And then Gluttony for the Devour and mana accumulation. But yeah, you can actually just double Bargus if you want. Go, it still covers every color. So honestly, it might even be the better way to go. Because Gluttony's a bit luck-based. But yeah, you might just want to go Dark Herald book, which is currently in Soulforge, so if you don't have it, you can get it there. And double Bargus. It'll be fine. Because Bargus is actually really good. It's better than the Mythic that is based off of it. Due to its really low mana cost and very accessible double Fairy Fire. It's actually one of the cheaper, viable Fairy Fire options in the entire game as well. A mechanic I really wish they would do more with. Because Underspire, not Underspire, Fairy Fire is actually among one of the strongest stats effects in the game. But almost nothing good applies it. Actually, it's one of the reasons why Catharix, I feel, is so good. Even though Catharix doesn't really utilize its Fairy Fire option too much, it's, oddly enough, one of the best Fairy Fire options in the entire game, currently. Which is kind of sad, because he very rarely even uses that mechanic, despite him actually basically being the best thing for it. Because he's already so good, even if he doesn't have any Fairy Fire, that his Fairy Fire is essentially free. Like Queen of Tanya, she's really good with Fairy Fire, has a lot of damage. But it's not like a free Fairy Fire. You're basically using her because of her Fairy Fire. Whereas on Catharix, you're generally almost never, if ever, using him for his Fairy Fire. It's just free value on top of what he already does. You're using him for his insta-kill into mana accumulation. And the Fairy Fire is just extra. Also, what on earth is his path right now? Do I have a 2-off door? Or boss room? There's no chance. Let's just go up. There's like a near 0% chance we got a 2-off. Oh no, has anyone seen a 2-off? I feel like I have once, ever. And this might be twice. But I could have sworn I've seen a 2-off before. I know for sure I've seen 3-off a couple times. Which honestly throw me off more than anything. There's been at least 3 instances now where we've seen a 3-off. It's normally when the whole area is absurdly cramped together. But I can't actually recall with 100% accuracy if we have gotten a 2-off yet. I want to say it has happened, but I can't recall it happening. If it ever has happened, it has only ever happened once, I know that. It's either 0 or 1 time. That's so statistically rare that you should never go down that path. Even if it is possible. Also, I really like this new tank troop. I don't feel like he'll be that viable when you have like everything in the game. But he's actually good. They've been doing a lot of options like that recently. where troops aren't completely dead content upon release. You know, something that should be every troop in existence that ever gets added. But it's only something they kind of started to do recently, it feels like. Because so far, almost every troop this year, if not every single troop, has been usable. At least to some degree. It might not be, like, meta-defining or anything. But they've all had some amount of usability. Like, I can't think of a single bad troop we've gotten so far this year. I say that, we probably did get one on, like, the very first event week, and I'm forgetting about it. Before I remember, I don't think we really have gotten that many bad ones. Maybe, like, 1 or 2. I guess it is still pretty early in the year, so 1 or 2 is still quite a bit. Maybe that we're only, like, a month in. Also, of course, that's not counting the entirety of the New Kingdom. Because there's a lot of dead content there. But that's to be expected with every kingdom. Like, obviously, there isn't a single kingdom in the game where every single troop is viable. That never happens and never will be. It would kind of be too unbalanced if it was. Hey, that reminds me too, they really need to add more terror mechanic troops. It's actually a pretty fun mechanic. But there's almost nothing that uses it right now. Also, gosh, I forgot how quick these battles go. What hero class am I using right now? I'm using Archer. I should go switch to, I should go switch to the other thing to get some free classic XP. I don't know, Archer does make this go quicker. I'm gonna stick with Archer. We're gonna get plenty of XP between now and then. Like, between getting the rest of our Volkies open, so I think it'll be fine. So hello, Defiant, if I didn't already say hi. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Also, hello, Bill. Welcome, welcome. Also, I already have my entire food planned out for Super Bowl. Ordering a pizza from one of the better pizza places around. I'm getting a barbecue pork from oh gosh, what's the other place called? I forget the name of everything. I think it's just literally called Barbecue House. It's something really generic. I always forget the name of everywhere. But basically, I'm ordering a pizza from one of the better pizza places around. I'm getting barbecue pork and hush puppies from one of the barbecue places around. And then, just for another side, I'm getting the cheese dip from Domino's. That's my entire game plan. Already got it all sorted out. Already have the apps with the pre-order ready. I think you can technically even set it up. I never set it up that quick ahead of time. I think with a lot of those apps, you could literally set up like a meal like, hey, could you in like 2 days at this exact time order me this? And the app will like do it automatically for you. I never do it that much in advance though. I do have it queued up in the system where you click like one button and it's like boom, there it goes. Just makes it easier. Catch you later, Mr. Sandwich. Hopefully you have a good night. It's always nice to pick out for Super Bowl. Basically American holiday. Or at least treat it as such. I don't even watch football, but I still do. Oh yeah, who's playing for the halftime show? Wasn't there someone controversial? I haven't been following the news, but I've heard it peripherally enough that isn't whoever's doing it this time somewhat controversial, or there's something about it? But in all fairness, I feel like this every year. I don't remember who it even is though. I go take that one over. Oh, is it Taylor Swift? What songs has she even been doing lately? I haven't been listening to music lately. Has she written like 20 more breakup songs in the last 10 years? Because isn't her genre breakup songs? Like, I feel like she's literally... Like, I forget what genre she actually does. But I think she's created a new genre of music called breakup song. It's just her own genre. Literally just breakup songs. Because I can't think of a single song from her that is not a breakup song. How does she even get into enough relationships to have this many breakups anyways? Let's see. Let's go down. Oh, not that one. Oh, wait, she's dating someone? Oh, new breakup song coming in. Is she actually worth $1 billion? That's pretty insane. Wouldn't that make her, like, one of the richest music artists, then? Because a lot of them, even though they have a lot of income going in, because their contracts, they're not actually worth as much. Because the people who own their contract are not necessarily making more, but, you know, like, because of the cuts and everything, they're, like, if they're making billions, they're not necessarily making billions. I guess Taylor Swift got good contracts. She's dating a player in the Super Bowl? Really? One, two, three. Both of these paths could be it. Though they're probably also both dead ends. We'll go this way. Dead end room. Okay, that means the other one's probably dead end room too, but that's fine. We're gonna take them later anyways, might as well take them now. Hello, Imperial! Welcome, welcome. I keep forgetting, Scourge of Honor has better damage range. I could be casting it way earlier. I keep forgetting compared to true damage. He's allowed to cast, like, instantly. He's just hitting directly on them. Come on, something good? Nothing. Well, we got a torch back, so we can go take the other one. Oh no, it's a dead end with nothing. Well, we gotta finish our trifecta. Let's go take the other dead end room. Also, for a second, I thought that was a swastika. Isn't it almost? Oh, no. Wait, is that actually? Why do I forget off the top of my head what a swastika looks like? Isn't that literally a swastika? I don't think we've ever gotten the swastika Underspire format yet. Isn't that the exact symbol? I just noticed that now. No, it's not? Okay, maybe it's the wrong orientation. I actually forget what it looks like. Is that not how the shape goes? Oh, no, it is slightly off. It would have to all be from the middle, I see. Yeah, it's not quite a swastika. It would actually be impossible with how the layout works. Actually, that's not true. No, you would have to have a four-way path, which is very rare. Yeah, it would have to go this way. It would go that way, then up, then that way and over. But these three sides are correct, right? Because it goes like that, then that, then that, and this one would have to go like that. But yeah, this side's weird. But all three of the other sides, isn't that? It's like 3/4 of swastika. I don't think I've ever seen that in Underspire. It'd be statistically impossible to actually get a swastika, though. But it's technically not impossible unless they hard-coded it not to. I know, here comes the demonetization. Hey, this should be the path. There's a symbol of peace before the Nazis end up using it. To them, it probably still was to some degree. What do we need here? Oh, we're not in the 4 format, so we can just take this one directly. It's not you getting us demonetized for once. Well, will YouTube demonetize us just for saying that word? Are they that sensitive to it? I don't know, we'll find out. Let's see. I do feel like YouTube has been a lot more demonetized heavy so far this year, though. I'm not sure what they did with like their word censoring thing, but it has gotten way more sensitive this year. That or I've gotten way more demonetized worthy this year. I'm not sure. But I've honestly been demonetized more in this last month than in the entire last year combined. Never on any of our main videos, though. It's always on streams. That's definitely something we're saying. Or just pick it up on chat, one or the other. Probably just saying something, though. But honestly, it could sometimes be visuals. Like, if that actually was a swastika symbol, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube just, like, auto-demonetized this video. Like, so far this year, I've not been demonetized on a single video. Actually, honestly, I haven't been in years on a single standard video. Like a non-stream, just us talking about something video. A single one has gone demonetized. Yeah, it's likely some kind of AI generated algorithm that they tweaked this year. Because they definitely tweaked it this year. I refuse to believe otherwise. Because it has gotten so sensitive the last month. Hey, I almost forgot. There's a presidential race this year. My state technically had voting the other day, or the other week. I didn't bother voting for anyone again. Mostly because whoever I'd want to vote for would already have a 0% chance. There's also pretty much no one running other than those two. Yeah, Taylor Swift, Nazis, and Lester's not in trouble, yeah. That's a good summary of this stream. Now, honestly, I haven't been keeping up with politics for the last... Honestly, pretty much since the pandemic. Like, since a year after the pandemic, I just completely stopped with anything politics related. As far as following it or anything. Oh, I'll take that one over. I need a mana over there. We got a double path. We got that right over there. So we already found highest level range. So we can either go up, or down. Let's see. Is down the answer? Down could be the answer. I feel like it's either down or over there. I'm gonna go down, actually, for once. Zombies are running for presidency? That is one thing that's really weird. I'm not sure if that's, like, everywhere across the globe right now. Or if it's just specifically an American issue. But the average age of someone in politics in America right now is so absurdly high. I'm not sure what the math is on it. But I want to say the average age is like 60. And if you take the mean, it's probably even higher. Like, the average age is actually probably realistically closer to like 50-ish. But if you take the mean, it's probably closer to 70. Yeah, what Lester said is probably close to 69. Not even as a joke, like legitimately, is probably like a mean of 69. Even a little higher than that. Like, we have minimum age requirements for things in America. Like, I think you need to be at least 35 to run for president. I think it's 30 for Senate, stuff like that. We need to have a maximum age added. Like, at some point, you have to have a cutoff. Of, like, if you're above this age, maybe don't run for president? Just to make sure people don't stay in politics, like, literally their entire life. Because they can do that in America now. They can get in, I think, as early as, like, 20? If they do it on more, like, the community state level. And then get into, like, Senate by, like, 30-ish. Then try for presidency for years on end. Never getting it. And keep trying until they eventually do. And then literally as they're still, like, 70 or 80, still keep going. There has to be, like, a cutoff at some point. If we're gonna have a minimum, we need to have a maximum as well. Oh, okay, we'll take that one over. Get our mana. We got a lot of dead-end rooms this stream, and not a single one has yielded us anything at all. What way do we go? I'm just gonna take this other single path. It's probably the double path, though. Yeah, there's a lot of things that set up really weird in America. I feel like it's really taboo in America to mention, like, changing the Constitution at all. But it was literally set up to be amended. And we have been doing very minimal amending to things that are very dated from, like, 300 years ago. It's a very dated contract. It's an age discrimination comment. Oh no, I don't think it's ageism to say that there should be a maximum date if there's also a minimum date. Like, if you have one, you should probably have both. Like, similarly as to why you wouldn't want to have a 12-year-old running for Congress is about the same reason you wouldn't want someone who's like 85. Well, maybe not the exact same reason, but you know. Premise-wise, it still holds. What do we need here? I'll take that one over. Yeah, my grandma's still really healthy, too. She's around 80-something. I forget the exact age. And honestly, I would say she's healthier than my dad. He's like 20-something younger than him. Or, I mean, her. I mean, not 20-something. I think he's actually about 20-ish. Also, what is with all these dead ends? There we go. I'll take that one. Wow, we just got back-to-back rubies. That is so bad. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, I just realized. Why'd I go over here? That was guaranteed to be double dead end. Well, not guaranteed, but really high chance. Wasn't even paying attention. And the maximum age is called death. That's not incorrect. When will millennials be 35? Some millennials already are 35. I'm on like the youngest end of millennials, and I'm 29 right now. Most millennials already are above 35 right now. I think the oldest millennial is almost 40 right now. I think I'm literally the cutoff date for the youngest possible one. Or somewhere around there. And I'm 29. I'm either like 1 year off or the absolute youngest or oldest. No. Yeah, I'd be the... What would that be? Yeah, I'd be the youngest millennial then. If it's a 1 year cutoff in between. It was like right between the cutoffs. But most millennial are already over 35. I forget what the oldest millennial is. But I know I'm at the lower range of it. But almost all millennials are already in their 30s right now. Which means next presidential cycle, it could be really realistic for a millennial to run for presidency. It'd be the first year where it could realistically be the first millennial to make the presidency. Because if Trump gets in, or Biden gets in, doesn't really matter which, they're both at their end of their term. Or, you know, they both would have served 2 times. So, at that point, yeah, it could actually legitimately be a millennial at that point. Our dental bill was so high mostly because of how long it's been. That was after like 7-ish years, I want to say. Like, it's a lot easier to maintain health with the money to maintain health. At least in America, anyways. When you have to pay literally everything for everything. They do slack on brushing quite a few times. What do we need here? I'll take that one over. I feel like brushing's one of those things that everyone eventually slacks on eventually. I'm pretty sure almost no one their entire life has brushed 2 times a day, every single day. Like, obviously, you should be doing it as often as you can. But there's always things that just come up that make you miss days and stuff like that. What do we need here? We'll get the other one down. Yeah, I'm not sure how we started getting on this conversation route. So we only have 2 more torches left as well. And then tomorrow we'll probably be focusing on vault keys. Tomorrow is one of those 100 vault key days. Or technically 75-ish vault key days, whatever you consider it. What do we need here? We'll take that one over. But anyways, if anyone has any other questions, let me know, because after this, we'll probably call it for now. Alright, we did that. Tribute's ready. Grab that. Oh, we did that. Campaign, check. Event, check. Oh, I actually didn't do our yeah, You know, we can do this tomorrow easily. I don't think I'm gonna bother right now. Though I do want to check, is the guild full scouted already? I assume we are. Oh yeah, we're already way full scouted. We're at like 41 right now. Good job, guild. Actually, I should go give some gems to our high scouters as well. I normally do. Especially if anyone went like super crazy with it. Actually, we might be able to finish Tower of Doom tomorrow night, I think. We have enough fireballs and heroisms, I think we can reach it. So yeah, I think we'll save our battles and finish Tower of Doom tomorrow night. No codes? No, I don't have any codes left, unfortunately. We should be able to get some as early as today, because she said she's coming back on the 8th, and today is the 8th, because in Australia it's already the morning of the 8th, which means she should be back in the office right now. The problem is her first priority after getting back probably isn't sending us codes, so we'll probably have codes in the next day, or hopefully by at least Monday. But yeah, we could literally get codes any hour now. But last I checked before the stream, we did not have any codes. And I'm pretty sure the second I click the end stream button, we'll have codes like 10 minutes after. Hopefully, because then I can add them out tomorrow. But no, I'm out of codes at the moment. Today was when she was going to potentially hand me more codes, but she hasn't yet, so. Try that one. Oh, is that one of the codes? Wait, how do you even have a code? But yeah, I guess we could try that one if you guys want to try. I'm not sure if that's still good or not. But anyways, guys, we will be back tomorrow. Same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Main game plan is to finish out Tower of Doom. I think we could do it. As long as we don't take a misclick and get good Valraven luck, that should be enough sigils to finish out Tower of Doom. We're also going to be focusing on Vault Keys. I want to go open a bunch of Vault Keys, start getting our progress down. Trying to chip down the stack in 2 more streams, probably Saturday and Sunday, probably, or the 2 days we'll go finish it on, because Friday we'll be doing Bounty Hunter, and keep in mind Sunday stream will be a little bit earlier because of Super Bowl. I think we're starting around 4, so we should be good to go from there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by as always, greatly appreciated. We'll talk less politics less time. Not sure how we even got onto this topic. How it tangented there. But anyways, yeah, hope you all have a wonderful week. Catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.